Welcome to the C1D Paintball Podcast. You can listen to us on Spotify, Facebook, and YouTube. Be sure to join our Discord. It's the best place to connect with other paintball fans, talk strategy, share stories, and show your love for the game.
Huge news, Roy. The C1D Paintball team has a podcast. Yes, that's right, Dick. Wild bunch, those C1D fellas. Tune in every Sunday at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time for an amazing podcast.
Dad, come on!
Remember. Hey there, it's Andrew. Welcome to the C1D Paintball Podcast, the best pseudo homoerotic porn-inspired paintball music on the internet. Class 1, bar none.
I was gonna say it sounded like for those who remember watching low budget cable porn, Bleu Nuit, Les
Fuzzy
Aventures
porn.
Emmanuel. No, this wasn't fuzzy. This was on TQS, man. Like you watched on Channel
Well, that's
11.
true.
We just got that, like
Good
I said,
about
low
being
budget
French
cable
Canadian.
porn. Hey, man.
That's what I was shooting for. So
That's
I
it.
think I'm
That's
getting
it. So my hips got to work out on that one. As you can hear, or as you can see, depending on what medium you're watching, I introduced myself, Andrew C1D Paintball. We got Mike in the corner, producer Mike. We're going to say producer Mike. He's perplexed because he's got a red hue if you're watching this with the video enabled. And Connor already texted me that he figures there's a massive heart attack on the way. And I said, no, he just has shitty lighting. So Mike with the shitty lighting and the perfectly good heart, how are you?
not too bad. Not too bad. Just another day. Excited to do another podcast back to back.
Back to back. Well, speaking of back to back, Connor is not doing back to back podcasts because he was on a road trip yesterday, a family road trip, and it took you 2 hours to get out of the GTA. So from Toronto on the lake shore to get to Belleville, 2.5 hours or 3 hours to get there at like 11 p.m.
Well, it took almost 5 hours.
Oh my god!
Yeah, where it's supposed to take 2 hours, but yeah.
Is it just traffic or construction or both? Or
Traffic, because
Construction,
people don't know how to be nice and let other people in, so everybody's cutting each other off and making traffic for 10 kilometers behind an accident. So it's...
Can I ask you how your mother, my beautiful wife, was sitting in the car, even though she didn't have the difficult task of driving Toronto traffic? How good was she to you in the car?
She was nice to
The
me.
young lad was driving. That is
I
bold
was.
of Mrs. Kaiser. That's amazing. That's awesome.
Yeah.
You have your own show. She has her own chauffeur now.
That's
Beer be
pretty much
damned,
the
I
only
get to have a
reason why I
drink at
went
the show.
along. Yeah, she doesn't do the big roads, so somebody.
The
either
only
me or my
reason,
dad
hold
does.
on. The only reason you went along with her to see Machine Gun Kelly,
Yeah.
you went with her. You have the
Yeah,
coolest mom on the fucking planet. I don't even like Machine Gun Kelly, but if my mom was like, "I want to go see this," I'd be like,
I'd be
go.
like, let's
Get the
go.
wine, boys. We're going to party." Like,
Yeah.
Exactly. No, it was dope.
that's
Yeah,
awesome.
That's awesome.
By the way, no introduction needed to the king. The king has returned. His obligation to the Allied side is over after tonight, so he gets his life back, and he'll just get the regular paparazzi for the Maritime Paintball Podcast, which, of course, see, for us guys, we're just going to go back to our little place in Rigo and our little field. The English guys that play MagFed, they say.
Mhm.
But the king, you and Brad, you guys, just like you were, and I want to thank you personally. I wrote it in a couple places. You and Brad were like, you emceed the whole night, the whole weekend of paintball. You guys had the temperature of it. You gauged everything right. And I the last time I played with Brad, just for whatever reason, sometimes you play out there and you see somebody half the time. The rest of the time, you don't see anybody any of the time. And I saw Brad running, especially in final battle and during the game. Just, you're not joking, King. It's just team deathmatch. It's guts of the field and fire. And that beard smiling away there, he was having a hell of a time. But you guys really had the pulse of it. One of you was Johnny Carson. One of you was Ed McMahon. I'll let you guys figure that out.
I don't know how he keeps his beard so clean.
16. Oh, I can tell you the secret. It's 16 showers in 72 hours.
Okay, that'll do it.
He's fastidious. I mean, with the beard that long, it has to be maintained, or it gets matted and sticky, and nobody wants that.
Gooey.
So, and gooey, a little bit gooey sometimes. Christ, I'm glad he can't hear. Someone send him that clip. His beard gets gooey. The man's getting married in like a month, so that's perfect.
Oh, nice! Congratulations.
That's what this weekend was. It was kind of like his paintball, kind of go out and throw his ass and have fun. And whenever we get out there, it's a ball. It's my favorite place out of my home field is Commando. Though I do need to go to Warzone if my trailer doesn't stop breaking down.
Yeah, you don't need a trailer to go to Warzone, of course.
No, it's just a short drive.
No, we got Trent. Trent's got his yellow van.
Great van.
His yellow van, his grape van. Yes,
Yeah.
that sounds. That sounds really appealing to sleep in Trent's yellow van.
Just one bed.
Candy on the side.
He's upgraded that. He's got a rotating board. Depends if he's in front of a school. I know you're a man of the Torah, so maybe it's like free matzah during Passover, just in front of the hey, you want to go in? You want some matzah?
It's free.
Yeah,
that's why you want.
I don't know if that's a threat.
Don't go in. Then it's a stumpf van.
No, don't get in that van. No,
don't get in that van.
No. I was really happy wearing the yellow armband. Anyways, it was always a blast, and we had fun. Brad he's so good at getting up on stage. I'm dog shit at it. I don't like being on stage. Period.
No.
That's why.
Did you see when he was on stage there? He's kind of hiding in the back.
Fans in the back, yeah, but you're so good when you talk,
dude. Yeah, you command a crowd.
Nope.
I'm much happier being among the crowd and doing it and mouthing off from the crowd than having everyone stare at me. If I had big lights or something, I couldn't see them. That's just why I wear shades all the time.
Yeah.
Okay. I'd be okay, but no, I stumble, I stutter, I swear a lot. So it's a lot easier if I just let the guy who's paying.
I was on the stage. No one was going to outswear me. So don't worry about that.
Brad's just like the CRTC, eh? I'm like, they don't actually watch our show either. So
I did college radio back in the day in Sajep, so I know how to hold. And I've been in a corporate boardroom a lot. That's probably why my brain snapped. So
I've very recently discovered that I'm in a corporate environment, and I've warned my employers. I'm like, you probably want to keep me away from the fancy suit people because I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I wore this and my pickle hat to work with my my Hey Dudes and some shorts, and
nice.
It's like I was going to work from home, guys, but the internet was wonky. It's like, no, I just put it on and said I'm going to work like this. The funny part is they don't care at work as long as I don't go in the back.
I've been wearing the paintball gear ever since last week. Different paintball shirts and I'm wearing the intensity pants.
I gotta get those.
You can't see them.
Those are the ones that they were selling. Were they? You wore them for the game, eh? Those I never thought of getting paintball pants, but I gotta admit those look pretty nice.
They're so comfy and they're pretty versatile too because they're really comfy, but they're also like I played paintball in them all day and they were perfect. They cleaned up really well. Nice. Super comfy. It's like wearing a really nice, those comfy sweatpants you throw on when you get home. It's like wearing a nice pair of those, but I wore them like to work today and yeah.
I got a kick out of that picture Sheldon posted of me where I'm just standing up on top of the hill and had no idea he was there. I was like spaced out looking away. And I realized that I don't look very much like, without a paintball gun in my hand, I just look like a lunatic. wearing like 3/4 length shorts and chainmail, and I don't look like your average baller, I don't think.
No, it works.
Badass.
It's so works. Funny. And the brown belt that one of the boys here is a black belt. I don't remember if it's jiu-jitsu, but he was wearing his black belt.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
And he goes, well, yeah, I earned it. I want to wear it. Where else am I going to wear it? And I went, that's a good point. So I went home, I dug out my brown belt. I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to wear it. Why not?
I saw a comment too. Somebody was like, King, you're a brown belt? Yeah.
Yeah, that was Eli. God, he's a mean son of a bitch, that one. That's the original troll of the paintball world. If he comes after you, you've done something wrong. Or
oh, no.
He's so funny. He's hilarious. I wish he'd get out more. But it was good. It was a great day. I never have a bad time when I go to D-Day, whether the weather's shitty or the weather's nice, whether we win, whether we lose. I've never gone and not had fun. I've been on the receiving end of an absolute shit kicking. And that wasn't this year. I've been like resoundingly thumped at D-Day, and it's still fun every time.
Oh yeah. I mean, we had one D-Day, I think it was Tonka's first, where we were pinned like that the whole first half, and
that was
we did two big strikes through the forest trying to get them, and they airstruck us out, and we were trying to get their spawn. It's like, we can do this, boys, and we couldn't. It's just like we were mentioning at the podcast last week, when you're still driving in. No, you're just getting home. It's like, do you want to wait for an hour and a half? It's like, dude, you really want to do a podcast right now? It's like,
hell,
you need
I could have called in. I was still driving. I would have just called in and said hello. I didn't care.
Oh, shit.
Like 14-hour drive, whatever. It's just a little spin for me. The longest is it's about 15, 20 minutes out of Brad's home.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the longest part of that whole drive. All those hours. It's like a 15, 20-minute span. That just makes me want to bang my head against a wall because once I get past it, it's 30 minutes from my door. And then the foot goes down and the car goes zoom because you're in the Maritimes. And that's big. New Brunswick, the drive-through province, it's the Autobahn, baby. We don't have little spots on the side of the road to sleep like in Quebec because we want to get you the fuck through it. And the roads are all super wide, and you've driven here. They only have one speed, foot to the floor.
Yeah.
And then as soon as you get to that border, they take their foot off. And they coast for the first, 40, 50 kilometers.
Mm-hmm.
And then everybody just slows down. Going in New Brunswick plates, you slow down till you get to Quebec City, and then you're okay.
Yeah, after Quebec City, you can cruise.
Yeah.
Connor, you had some...
before Quebec City.
So what's it like driving the speed limit on the 401 at 1:30 in the morning last night? Did you have some salutes coming your way?
I drive the speed limit because there's drugs in the car. No,
I
there
had
better not be drugs in the car.
Yeah, I had somebody come up like right behind me and like headlights on and off, like to
tailgating you?
get out of the way. And it's like it was like 8 times. Like, dude, go past me. There's 2 other lanes. But the thing that surprised me so much is we were driving my mom's car, a little Hyundai thing. And, I didn't think anything of it until the second we crossed back over on the 401 from Ontario to Quebec. Instantaneously, the roads became garbage. And I could not believe it. Like, there was an imaginary line with the border.
Yeah.
Well,
I didn't realize
no,
it.
it's a very real line.
I didn't realize it until it's like, oh my God, the road was so good. And then I'm feeling everything in our car. It's like, I just drove like 500 kilometers, 400, 500 kilometers, however much it was. And it's like, I didn't feel like a thing. The roads were great. And now it's just like, oh my gosh.
That's a great Canadian rite of passage is the world's most boring drive. And that's Montreal to Toronto. At least in Canada. If you're in the States, there's a few places. Nashville to Memphis is horrible. But anyway, Connor, any experiences with the King on DJ? I just remember the King coming to me saying, I had to do trivia for you, and we won. And then he just walks down the field. I'm looking for a box. He waves to a guy, and he's just looking at feet like he lost a fucking contact lens, possibly looking for my keys. And he didn't find it, but you I believe the term is unaccosted, just freely walked around the field like you weren't even fucking there.
I will give absolute credit to the other team for that because I walked up and they were shooting, but they saw that I had no gun in my hand, and I just kind of leaned over the bunker, and like our team and their team were shooting at each other. And I'm like, hey, boys, I'm just looking for a box. And I'm like looking around. I'm like, I'm not fucking with you. This is a diplomatic mission. I have to find a box. And then I just toddled away. Not one person shot me, to everybody's credit.
Crazy.
I was shocked because I'm a walking fucking target. And I figured somebody would paint me.
Even a rental, like shooting you in the back on accident.
Nope,
like
not
that's
a
wild.
single one of them. I was really surprised. And then I found out why it is that I could not find the box. And I was like, oh. That makes sense.
Brant found it in the first half.
Yeah, the box had been moved, and that's why I couldn't find it. And somebody they had found our box, and they had moved our box on us.
Oh, the fuckers.
Yeah, because Brant found one in the first half, but that was in the second half with that.
Yeah, in the second half, the box got moved. I'm like, oh, well, that would explain that.
The enemy team moved it?
Yeah, they picked it up. Like, I don't know why, or they probably just didn't really click. Like, probably like an enthusiastic rental or something grabbed it, but
yeah, didn't know that you're not supposed to touch it. Maybe,
yeah, something. I'm not sure what happened, but that happened. No biggie. So I kind of just toddle around. So then I go back and, but before that, I was loading up and I saw Pat and I saw Corey, and he's like, "We've called Andrew, but we can't. He hasn't come down yet." I'm like, "Well, what do you want?" And he goes, "Well, you're doing trivia." Like, oh. Okay.
I was
like, what's the
I was in the forest with my team, And it's like, I think I can contribute here more.
Yeah. And then Towley just wandered off, which is really my absolute, like, I feel bad because I'm not a great EXO, clearly. I tend to just wander off like Towley and go find myself some entertainment and go find something that makes me laugh. What can I go do to stir some shit? And it was fun. Like, oh my God, that sitting in the woods when you go past the container, and then there's the little house behind that cockeyed container. I've been calling it Gordo's house because that's where.
Is that what you were referring it? Okay,
Yeah,
you kept referring that, and I was like, "What the hell is he talking about?"
Yeah, Gordo's house is
okay.
I should have figured no one would know what I was talking about.
Yeah, no, it makes sense now.
No, from the Grumpies, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I know of Gordo. I didn't know that was named after him, but
I'm the one who named it after him.
Okay.
Nobody else calls it that, just me. Because again, I have the inability to call anybody or anything by the proper name.
That's hilarious.
But I was like, okay, they're on the other side of Gordo's house, and they were all in the woods. And I walked up to that little patch of trees right in the middle, and just walked straight through. And I just kind of stood there and looked around, and that's what a lot of people don't realize is the distance that a lot of paint's getting slung at you. You don't have to run.
No, you can duck them. You can see them coming.
Yeah,
Commandos not as much. When we played bowling for boobies, they're all pink against the blue background because there was no goddamn shade. Oh, it was easy as hell to dodge them, and that's
coming. Yeah, that's what it was. Is I would just kind of stroll around, and I would tell people the trick is you just got to disbelieve. Just like D&D, man, just disbelieve. The paint can't hit you if you don't believe it can hit you, and there's the odd time, unless you stop moving and you tell them to fucking shoot you. Like when I stopped, I think was it you, Mike, that saw me when I just stopped and started yelling at them to shoot me, and they just couldn't hit me.
Yeah, I got it on video. It's hilarious. I was
God.
to the truck to the left.
It was funny. Yelling at, hey, red guys, and they all just stop and they turn and look at me, and I'm standing in the middle of the field just waving at them. I'm like, hi.
You're like, you haven't hit me yet. But like 10 seconds later, I didn't have the camera on you, but I heard you go, fuck, you got me there. That one hit me.
About fucking time.
But yeah, there must have been at least 50 people shooting at you.
Oh, well, it turns out as I was walking off, I could hear him yelling, but I couldn't figure out what he was yelling at till I got off, and I looked at my fucking gun, and I was painted from the tip of my finger to my elbow. Painted all of my gun. And I just looked at it and I went, fuck. Sorry about that. Just wipe. Listen, it's a big game. People are doing that shit. Who cares? There was a little bit of it where it's like, you know what? The trick there is don't give a shit. Walk. They're not going to call it. Walk right through it. Walk right up to them and fucking shoot them. Problem solved, and then turn around and walk back.
Yeah.
I had one incident where I got hit a lot, and I looked at the guy, and it's like, wait a minute, I know that freaking guy, the guy with the shield, the crazy guy with the shield, little goatee beard, and he's there. Terry, exactly. Like he lit me up, dude, and I go, yeah, you just need one. I realized it's not a kid, and I didn't remember his name, but it's like,
he's such an asshole.
Guy. So in the middle of the thing, I walk over there and I said, I'm trying my best here. I'm too old for this shit. And he laughs, goes, I'm sorry. I'm a little, because he was camping the corner. There was a slapstick there and there's a building.
Yeah.
So he was, he did what he had to do, but it's like, man, it's me. Just hit me once. Just light up the kids. Just leave me alone, dude.
I feel bad for that guy's shins because there was a point in time where he was just standing with the shield up like this. But I think he was just fucking around because he wasn't like advancing or shooting, but he was sitting with the shield up, and I saw like 6 inches of both of his heels just getting constantly pegged on. He was just standing there like waving. I was like, that guy, holy shit.
I found out later in the day that Terry had a radio and they were watching for me, and every time I would come on the field, Terry would like grab a squad and he'd fuck off.
Jesus Christ.
And he'd go looking for me, and he had a shield, and that was his entire job, was just to stop me. And he walked back and forth with that shield, and he had a mini GS tucked under his elbow, so he would lift the shield and he would just move it and whap, and he would just send paint.
That's his mini right here. It's going.
Maybe he did. I didn't see it. Wow.
I hope we're not confusing the people in that there. Actually, the one thing I liked about D-Day that I found, because of the poor weather, there wasn't big numbers as there were in the past. No. So when we're facing this thing about, C1D, we're all very enthusiastic. So we like to grab people. Let's do this rush. And we talked about it on the podcast right after the show. Is like Connor and Mike tried to do a bunch of pushes, and only a handful of people get in. But I'm looking at it, and there's all these rentals and people like that, and I realized it's like the strategy normally is, hey, we're the allies, so when things are going bad, just throw bodies like the Russians. And I'm looking there saying, okay, instead of coming over the hill with 40, we're going to have 20. If 5 of us get to that barrier, and I'm sitting there thinking 5 guys on that barrier is going to do jack shit.
It's going to suck.
Unless we get them off the beach. How many people do I need to get them off the beach? You look around, I haven't got enough people to get it down the beach. Luckily, Nick actually took care of things with Void and cleared the beach out. And we were able to do a push about an hour in. And it's just those little things, because it made me rethink things I love. It's like, no courageous bum rushes here when you don't have the freaking numbers.
I have to applaud those Void guys. Holy shit, were they funny. Every time I'd run into them, I would laugh. Just the shit that they would come out with, because I'm glad they were on our side. I've shot into them, and it sucks. I'm glad they were shooting with me this time, because
they throw some paint too, for sure. Box mags and
well, there's
accurately. It's not just like just shooting paint over into the woods. Like they know what they're shooting at.
Well, you got some C1D guys on that team, or used to be on the team, whatever you want to say. They come in and out, some of them, and they want, I understand they don't want to come in every second Saturday, and if walk-ins come in and kids play with them, they do a more serious game with it. And when it's like, when that happened, and that it's like everything's cool with Nick and me, it's like, yeah, that's the style you want to play, 100%. And it's like for D-Day, it's like, Nick, you're playing for me, right? He goes, yeah, absolutely, brother. It's like, good. I don't want to fucking play against those guys.
Yeah.
Because we've been telling each other what to do for 2 years.
Their jerseys are super flashy too. So it's like they're not trying to hide.
Yeah, exactly. You need that freaky element. But look at what the King wears when and you're not fucking bullshitting. You are a massive target when you're out there, especially in full regalia.
Oh, when I have the crown and I've got my vest and I've got everything and I walk out there,
fucking smoke in your hand, screaming at the top of your lungs.
I said I'm the best bait in the business. I can keep half a team busy. If I really want them to turn and look at me, they're going to look at me. But as soon as they turn, y'all got to run like hell, because it's not going to work. And they're going to shoot the shit out of me. Like sliding down the hill at D-Day. Like just run and dive down and slide down that base to the bottom of the hill where that little tree is my favorite spot in that whole field.
Yeah.
And just look down the road and just sling paint. And then I was shooting at the dude. I keep pointing, like people on the radio can hear this, can see what I'm pointing at. I'm looking up at that truck that looks down, and Buddy's just sticking his head out, and I'm laying all the way on my back, because when I slid down the hill, I went down on my ass, crushed my paint, I bought a bunch of pods, broke the pods. I'm like, fuck.
Oh, no.
Whatever. I went to Intensity Customs and I bought my pods there, because that's what you should be doing, is going there and get your pods from my friends, from our friend Sean, because business. It's when you get people on that front. And at one point I was with Corey and the boys, and I was reloading, having a smoke, and I was watching our guys go across the land bridge and then immediately turning right and going into D-Day. The hell with the spawn. We're just going in, and they were just crossing the bridge and walking on. And it was the funniest shit, because they were hammering us. Like, you would come across where they had built that new little speedball field to go up all the way up the hill.
Yeah.
And eventually the boys were like, sorry, I knew I could hear something. I'm like, the fuck is that? Oh, it's my kid singing. That makes sense. Yeah, he's fine. He's singing what I don't even know what he's singing. I don't even care. It's going to be fucking hilarious when I go see after. But yeah, the Void guys are a blast to play with. And I managed to stumble up to their tent, and they're all looking at their box mags. And I'm like, boys, those are pretty cool. How many does that hold? They're like 200. I'm like, has anyone told you that you're just playing with a hopper?
Yeah.
Has anyone told you this? Like, I'm not being a dick.
An upside down hopper.
That is got a die rotor. That's a rotor in there. That's got 2 rotor motors. Take it, just flip it upside down, and it's a hopper. Don't lie to yourself, boys. That's what it is. And they laughed. God love them. They have a good sense of humor, because box mags are fun. Don't give a shit. Go for
those
it.
die ones, you'll spend half the day messing with them. Like that, every time I've ever seen
Uh-huh.
someone on the field, I'm like, you're gonna have a great first day with that thing.
MCS box mag, man. That's the way to do it. They work real well. Mine worked great with T15, so take that for what it's worth.
Connor, am I going to tee you up that you have to ask a very heady question to King for the end of the show?
A heady question?
Yeah, just a synopsis, or actually, do you guys have any interactions during the? Because I know a couple of years ago, Connor, you patted down the beard itself with Mr. Odell, and you patted the beard down. By the way, the jersey the jersey he was wearing, that's a new one, right? The jersey that he wore for the game, Brad, the blue one.
Oh yeah,
blue one with the waves.
Yeah, that's not even padded. There's no padding.
No padding. No, nice shirt. Hey, I don't like padded
nice
shirts.
Shirt.
That is a nice shirt.
He was serious. They custom made him that
3/4 sleeves.
3/4 sleeve, and because the tailor had said when you cut the sleeves down, it throws off like the measurements of the actual shirt. So she told Sean, never again. Don't ever ask me to do another one. And Brad's like, he's all pleased with himself.
One of a kind.
No, I didn't run into Connor, but I ran into Trent a couple times. Actually, I ran into Trent a bunch of times, but every time I'd see Connor, he was running.
Yes.
And usually towards, where did I see you? Shit. I came right up behind Connor. You were trying to heal some guys on
probably Boneyard.
Yeah, and he ran up, and Buddy I don't know if he just winged you off the arm or something, but you stopped dead. You looked at the ref, and you're like, did that break? And the ref's like, yeah, it broke. And you're like, off he went. He just, sorry guys, I'm hitting. And he took off running. You were always running. Every time I saw Connor, he was gone. Trent would usually kind of slow down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
He would stop for a second. He would run, but he was always like, of the two medics, he was the one that was always like in the middle of all the wild shit. Connor was always up front, keeping the boys up front, keeping everybody.
And you had Prowler. Prowler is like, he was because I wanted to have the walkie-talkie thing is everybody has them. Well, we're going to get together on Saturday and we're going to queue them up, make sure they link okay. It's pouring rain, so people change their minds. So we had a few radios that worked, and I thought, it's like, you know what, I'm going to stick with the medics. One was Trent when he was a sniper, because he was going to call out on that. And as it happens, he switched over to a medic. And Connor, I mean, I should have probably got him on, but I know he's doing stuff in it. But Prowler, as a medic, was running up there, and the communication he gave, I just love when I'm editing this video, right? Just hearing squawks and squeals from the radio. And the nerd in me wishes I had a third radio that sat there and just for 2 hours would record the audio from everybody.
Yeah,
because
cool.
It's interesting, because it's like, we need more people on the right. Connor's in the corner with a bunch of news. By the way, I don't know if you ventured deep into the forest, but the top northwest corner of the field, where a lot of trees over the past years were cut down, the trees are coming back, but there's this low ferns and vegetation with all the rain. It's got a real
through, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a jungle feel to it. It's I mean, Connor, how did that actually? That's something I want to ask you, Connor, because we always, and I heard you on the video, by the way, I mentioned many times, I will not make you run into there to start the game, at least for 1 year. But for the last 3 years, you run up through the container bridge, and you kind of cut that area off. But this year, with the new barriers and the vegetation, did you know right away that things were different, or was it just the fact that they had so many people there?
Well, I guess it's just that they had so many people, like, I guess because I did the same run both ways at the start of each half.
Okay.
And I don't know. That it's just starting on that hillside is like really tough. I'll sprint up that hill, sprint across the bridge, sprint there, and by the time I'm there, people are just getting into the woods on the other team. Meanwhile, the second half where I sprinted down that road, I was there 15, 20 seconds before anybody on the other team.
Yeah.
So it's like you can really set up there, and you get on that hillside, you get stuck in that corner pretty good. And it's really cool though with the knockdown trees and stuff, but it doesn't make it easy to go up. That you're hopping over logs and there's stumps you're tripping over, so it's really, you got like all odds against you. But no, you're right. I didn't even think of that. I keep on calling it the jungle by accident, but that part of the woods is definitely a jungle for sure.
I was going to say Charlie's in the trees, but it's Charles Charles is in the woods.
Charles dans les bois.
Yeah, dans les bois there. Les bois se parlent en français. You know that Mirabelle. That's usually the sign that Mirabelle was hanging about in those fucking woods. You'd hear them speaking in French, and then they'd start shooting. I'm really sad that those guys didn't turn out as much as they usually do. They are.
I know. I was banking on them. We're going to do the Quebec element to it. Lee mentions that whole wooded area outside Village was his first strike kill zone. Yeah, the Village by the Container Bridge. I know you guys talked about it on the amazing Maritime Paintball podcast. And if anybody's listening to this and hasn't listened to that first, you got your priorities really mixed up, because they are the place for paintball. Absolutely the leaders. They're the faces, they are the voices of paintball, because we aren't going to talk about their faces.
Which is hilarious because we talk about sandwiches. delicious sandwiches. We occasionally talk about paintball, but I did get my Schwartz's smoked meat on the way home. So
there you go.
I got to go to the Holy Land, and at 10 o'clock, before they'd even opened, and Brad and I are standing at the door just staring at them.
Connor and I next time will take you guys for a proper poutine in Mercier.
I can't.
Proper poutine. Yeah,
a good proper poutine is always a treat. Where was it that I went last time? We went to Iron Maiden, and all we had to eat was a poutine, which was the worst fucking decision we ever made. It was a good poutine, but it was Jesus.
It might have conflicted with the acid.
No. I didn't do acid at that show. I will have you know. I don't. Truthfully, I don't drink at shows, and I usually don't use mind-altering substances. I might rip a few joints. That's one thing, but nothing where I won't remember. Like, I won't trip balls at a show, because God knows I'll be in public, and there's a reason I don't drink whenever I go to events. There is a reason, and Brad has seen the reason I don't drink around people I don't know, because there's always a chance that I'm going to run into somebody who irritates me. And I'm already loudmouth, so just add some less than savory language if somebody's really stupid and we're in trouble. So I like my sponsors. I can say what I want. You can do whatever, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, just so you know, you can do anything you want, as long as you're willing to pay the price.
Yep.
Just saying.
Yep.
Pillage, plunder, murder, go for it. Be prepared to pay. Be prepared to pay the price. So act like an asshole at a paintball field. Be prepared to pay the price.
Or as I like to tell my people at work, dishonesty is the second best policy. So, by the way, I showed this off last night. Don't know if you saw it, but so cool. Jeff gave it to me. So he's got the crystal skull there from the vodka.
Ooh, nice.
And he's filled it with Commando Action D-Day paintballs because everybody's got them left over.
It's brilliant.
Yeah, so I get the general with that, and that's my little souvenir for it. I've done that. I'm happy.
Tequila was funny as hell.
Oh, the tequila story. Okay, so
well, yeah, you wanted to give it away and raffle it off, which would have been really nice. But when we were doing it, Corey, we're all kind of standing there and we're like, wait a fucking second. Like, how are we going to pull this off? I'm not going to start carding people here. And we were all kind of wondering we could pull it off. And then I was like, fuck it, Pat, take this and drink it, because you're having twins. Your life is over. Drink.
Yeah.
Because you stomped on us all goddamn day. I gave him a nice sweatshirt because love the guy. But now he's like taking my tequila. It's like, you guys have gone. I was on the side of the stage where it's like, we're going to give this to Pat. And I said, I didn't say that.
That's okay. That beautiful bottle of Dominican rum is being saved for the high holiday. And the boys and I are going to enjoy that with the rest of the smoke-ondens. And we'll go and we'll sit by the beach and we'll drink to the Kaiser.
There you go. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, I think maybe next year at D-Day we get a full-blown Kaiser revival there.
A Kaiser roll?
A Kaiser roll.
Back to the sandwiches.
Back to the sandwiches
I've
again.
I got a one-track mind here. I was saying to Andrew, boys, y'all should come out to CPX in London. It's a little bit of a trek for you. London,
Ontario.
Oh, okay.
Ontario. Jesus, do I look like I have that kind of money?
Close to Detroit.
Unfortunately, the kingdom has been a little bit poor as of late, which is why I had to go work for the liquor store, because the kingdom's coffers get a little low, and
Paintball's not cheap.
Cheddar somehow.
Well, no, look, that's a government job, though, eh?
Yes, sir, it is.
My wife, my wife, who can retire in 2 years from being a principal administrator, she actually considered some of that. She goes, oh, maybe I just go work somewhere for a few days a week. She goes, if I work at the liquor store, and they have to hire people of different ages, because we're not spring chickens. And she goes, it pays into my pension too, because she's got a government job now. So all these things you're learning on this show today.
Right. And we only think we talk about paintball on these shows, but no, in fact, it's almost like we discuss things other than that. And that's a good thing, because we're all old and talking about paintball. If you want to hear about paintball, you can go listen to Spick and Span. You can go and see whatever that other Tom, the less sexy Tom, is talking about with his friends. You want to hear about the scores, you could do that. You want to hear about real paintball, come hang out with us and we'll tell you stories about D-Day and all the other dumb shit that those fancy guys used to do when they were young and had fun still. I've heard plenty of speedballers over this weekend and over other big games go, holy shit, that was so much fun. That was fun. I remember playing paintball when it was fun like this. I'm like, yeah, dumbass, stop spending money and beating yourself up. Come and have a little fun once in a while. You remember what it was like. Have some lollipops. It's an adult show. Like D-Day, you can do those things because it's the biggest party of the year. So why not go out and have a little fun? You're not going to see that
Saturday night gets wild.
And I wanted to ask you, by the way, King, because you've been on many a paintball field, but you witnessed our youngest member ever to appear at a D-Day, Junior Romeo, who turned 10.
I like that kid.
And
that kid was awesome.
You know how many bodies he got that day?
Yeah, so he was reporting to him. He was walking up to Mike saying, honey, I got so many bodies.
I got like 5 bodies that round, man. I got 5 bodies that round. Fuck yeah, man.
I love it. Funny. And God, what was it? At one point he was pinned down. I think he was yelling at you. He's like, medic, I'm down. And 2 or 3 of us looked at him, and he was laying on the berm looking down onto the hill. And I could hear one of the boys going,
reviving you.
No one's reviving you. Buddy. You might as well just come out. And he laid there for another couple of minutes before he was like, nah. And he came out.
He comes from video games, probably. He wanted that immersion to get revived. I know. I loved my first revival of D-Day in my first year, yelling to Connor. And he came up way farther than he should have to revive me. And I felt so good about it. And I was like, it's the fucking coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I do that when I edit the videos with Connor and he gets comfortable and it says, he has this routine. Who's dead? He goes like that because he hears it, right? So but I see people point out, so he's not running in the open. Who's dead? This guy's up there. And I sit there sometimes. It's like, no, I wouldn't do that if I were you. And he runs up. He gets the guy, comes back. He goes, okay, you got me. The other time it's like, he's running there and he gets there. He goes, shit, I got hit in the head. It's like, yeah, I thought that.
Happens.
He's got a good ratio of it. And it's every time I go to edit the video, right, I see my stuff and it's like, whatever. I see Connor's and it's like just a different view. It's like, oh, that's where all the good players were, just staying away from me.
What's the rule when that medic gets shot in the head? You just got to go back with the regular respawn, or is there a
regular respawn? Anything, any hit on a medic, they have to go back to spawn.
I took out a medic my first time. Well, verified my first time this year. I thought that was awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, honestly, it is. It's a great thing to do, but it's. I put up a video of Connor sounding like me, swearing about, if you see the med, light him the fuck up. It's like, these are fun things you do say. So there's one rental, and I think I mentioned it to you last night, Mike, on our little impromptu show. There's a rental walking off. So he's got the gear, he's got the rental marker in that. By the way, good players. They could be rental, come whatever. But Connor gets some alpha. He says, love you, King. which is
Alpha,
awesome.
buddy. I
Wasn't the same without him, was it, King?
No, it really wasn't the same without you, Alpha. So do me a solid, come out and see me at CPX. It's a little closer, and you guys will have fun there. And there's a lot of mag monkeys that show up to that game. I want to see those guys again. It was really weird not having them there.
It was.
Yeah,
it was.
Yeah.
Well, I forget what
you
point.
too, brother.
I forget one point I was trying to make there, but it was one.
If you see a medic, fucking shoot him.
Oh yeah, if you see a medic, shoot him. Oh yeah, so Connor grabbed this guy and he goes, "You're hit, right? You're hit in the head. Yeah, you're going back to spawn. Yeah." He's like, "Go see my dad. He's got white hair. He's got a shirt like this." He points to his thing. "Tell him I need people up here." And the guy says, "You gonna tell him?" And he goes, "Yes, I'm gonna tell him." And the guy came and he told me. And I noticed when I'm editing later on in the first half after that, he's coming over giving me intel.
Oh, nice.
And it's like,
nice.
This is what I need. This is what we need. And this is like, that's great. That's what you do, man. You get in there and you buy into it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was, just a great time. Although I'm looking forward to next weekend, going out just to our regular home field. And there's a little anticlimactic part to it at the same time. And I think there's going to be an extra
anticlimactic.
Yeah, there's going to be an extra 20 minutes or so before we get on the field. We're getting really bad at that, guys, eh?
But in between the breaks and stuff?
No, when we get there, by the time we start, we're just having too much freaking fun.
Oh, I'm always fucking late. You know me.
Yeah.
But I noticed we have been taking like extended lunch breaks, taking shots and lots of pictures and the different liquors and gifts and all the cool shit we've been doing this year. So
goddamn mag fed players taking extra long to load your mags. It's
Connor,
okay.
Because you didn't play that mag fed event at Commando, you are opening to a couple of mag fed only games if we just run it, like say on Saturday, which is, hey, we're going to do this mag fed. You're up for that?
Why don't you give Connor a small pistol? The man runs without a gun. Give him something that he can, at least a sidearm.
We have a sidearm. Connor, okay, officially on the record, and he's evolved over a number of years. As a matter of fact, I think you're going to drop the hydro pack next year you're talking about, unless it's scorchingly hot. You evolved from that because you wanted the pistol, but why don't you you even like not having the flag this year, although it was kind of a trademark, because it's less to carry?
I feel like if you are a medic and you need a marker, you're not doing your job right. I feel like you should. Well, like if you're like
you little bitch, I like you.
If you're in that area where you sort of need it, you're already boned.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm that is the most dedicated medic shit I have heard. I like it. I have no notes. Like I have nothing to refute. He's absolutely right.
Well, it suits his style.
There was only the first time this year was like where I could have actually I had to there's a guy right beside us. I can't shoot him. You have to shoot him. Otherwise, I've never had that happen.
Yeah.
So
all right, barrel swab then.
Yeah, no, he was too far. It was like two bunkers, across. It was at the start of the boneyard.
You do
none of you got a barrel tag kill on D-Day, captured in a fabulous. And it's hilarious because when it happened, it's like it's going to be the worst footage because my shield's full of paint. And Mike sends me a little message. Yes, this guy from the other team, he wants you to see these. And my eyes lit up and I'm in bed and I show my wife and she just looks at me like she doesn't give rat's ass.
She gives fuck one.
Not one shit. I go, but this is cool, man.
I really understand your pain in that deal.
Shout out to Danny Reese for getting me those pictures. He reached out and he was like, hey, I noticed you were C1D. He's like, I don't really know how to get in contact with, the higher up. So he's like, here, here's some photos.
That dude there is best kind. He's a really nice fella.
A really good dude for sure.
Yeah. I was just looking around his Instagram, his pictures and all that. Just they getting the shit there. They was having a good time.
He
Connor believes Desmond Dawes
lessons from dude. I've been thinking we're gonna have to start calling him Dawes because the man's got it down.
Who's that? Why is that
Desmond
going over
Dawes,
my head? Yeah.
Hacksaw Ridge.
Hacksaw
Desmond
Ridge.
Dawes was a conscientious objector during World War II,
Mm.
and rescued a whole bunch of dudes, including like Japanese soldiers, and he lowered them down a hill, or like down the side of this ridge. And I can't remember how many dudes it was, but he wouldn't carry a gun. He went through boot.
Yeah.
He did all that bullshit, and they gave him hell for it, and he still wouldn't carry a gun. So
Oh,
his
shit.
balls.
He did
Yeah.
all
About
of
the
that
size
with
of
an
my
HK
personal-
barrel swab.
Yep, he did that all with an HK barrel swab and a C1D patch. It was incredible.
I don't know. The way
Ghost
things
of
were
Desmond
going,
Dawes is just going to come up and punch one of us is what's going to happen.
the way things were going in the first half, I thought I'd find a lot of our patches at the end of the game by the garbage can, but
Nah.
that
everyone stayed
no.
strong.
You wear it with pride. You're it with pride.
Yeah.
There was a
it was-
guy, a couple of them jumped ship at the final battle. We were all lined up, and I watched a couple guys from our side walk across to the red line, and I saw them like put the
No.
badges in. Oh yeah. And I started calling them a whole bunch of dirty names. Like
Yeah.
I
Oh my
I
God.
cussed them right out. I'm like, you bunch of bitches. You don't.
Oh,
wanna
they
fight."
didn't want to get smacked down.
Well,
We held
and they
off pretty
did
good in the
anyways.
final battle. That was
Final
It's
battle,
always
sure
just a
we won the
smash at
final
the
battle.
50. It's
Yeah,
always
like,
just a
I-
smash.
We had 3 of the 4.
Yeah, no,
At the
final
end,
battle
like-
we did well on. We did well on.
That's the only we tend to win the final battles, but the day itself, I even saw the score going into final battle. So I can assure everybody who questions, like everybody wonders if the scoring is full of shit or legit or not.
Mhm.
I'm telling you, I went and looked at the scores with Corey before we went into the final battle. And it was so fucking close. It was stupid. And we didn't lose by much. Like it wasn't a huge blowout. It was
the slapsticks, you
four
got to be aware
slapsticks?
of the slapsticks. It's one thing if you're getting killed, but you got to look, if they control the field, you got to identify
it.
where the slapsticks are first. So right away, it's the same thing. Okay. We got 3 up the middle on the main field. Okay. That means there's going to be, top of the beach or whatever. Take a look there. You're going to have 2 or 3 in the forest, 2 of them 12 feet of each other.
Yeah.
So here you have the most important part of the field. So while we were getting shellacked, although, like I said, I'm watching in the first half, we got up a little bit, but man, we got decimated from the beach. But I mean, there was a way to keep it going. And frankly, King, I would not have won that trivia. The stuff you won, the points behind the scene, it was paintball trivia, right?
no.
No?
It was all Canadian history. It
Oh,
was,
I would have aced that. I would have
it was
aced it.
Canadian history and stuff related to paintball. So
Oh, okay.
where GI Sports, there was questions about Canadian history.
Okay.
So we did well. Pat is pretty quick on his trivia. I got to give him that. So
Okay.
it
Well,
was.
thank
but
you
it
for
was,
that.
Oh,
That's
my
awesome.
pleasure. I was there to serve for a reason.
Okay. Well, I notice you're playing a game there.
Keeps my hands
Is-
busy.
Is anybody aware, Andrew? Do you think you'll be general next D-Day? 2 things. I think everybody should get a shot at doing it. And secondly, I don't know if my style will appeal to the people wanting me back there again. There's only so many
Nah.
tears I can cry every year.
No. There's so many people there looking to have fun that walked off that field that day, win or lose. They just had a blast.
I think there was, and I like to see get more bodies there year after year, and that's not because of the field, and that's not because of the staff. Weather has a
they were
lot to
great.
do with it. There was conflicting events too, right? Although everybody on the team seemed to have 1 or 2 speedball markers on their back. I think there was a OPL event, wasn't there, or one of the tournaments was going on somewhere.
I don't
No?
No, I don't think so, because there was a lot of those speedball lads there. So if there was an OPL or tournament, those guys wouldn't have showed up. They would have been
So what you're saying is we would have had a chance.
yes. Wait, what I'm saying
It's
is there
not
was
having a chance. We played it well. It was just a lot of fun. I couldn't ask for anything better.
This is
I
a good question.
don't miss the stinking hot weather either. Andrew, who would you nominate for general?
You can ask. Kind of everybody actually can throw their little. in the hat.
I actually, for me, it's easy because I want to get out of the way so nobody can take my answer. But honestly, I think Prowler would be a good general. He said something to the tune of it might get on his nerves, and there's a lot of people that are good senior managers, but don't do that. The very top, and they're aware of that, don't want to go up.
Mhm.
But I mean, I would make that guy a general or at least an XO any time of the week. But there's a lot of good people out there.
Mm.
I
What
stand
about
by
you,
my
King?
being corporal. I'm a corporal for life, so I've discovered it. I'm not an XO. I'm not a general. Who would I recommend as a general, though? You know who I'd love.
You
to
know
see?
a lot of people.
Just of the gang that I watched this weekend and the people that we played with, and I would love to see one of those Void lads, see what they can do.
Mm.
I think one of them would be fun as hell to be a general, but they would be like against Pat needs to be aggressive and want to win.
Yeah.
He is, for lack, I gotta say it, the man is he's the winningest general right now. Pat is good at what he does. So you want somebody that is ruthless and is gonna beat the ever living shit out of him. You need somebody mean like one of the Void guys. You need someone ruthless to dethrone Pat. That's the only way you're gonna beat him. God, I don't know.
I think he might have dethroned himself though by having twins, right? Or
Yeah.
broke his streak.
Is he going to be back there next year? Because I don't want to see it. The answer is, do I want to be general again? I love Pat, but I don't want to play against him again. Everybody wants to play for him, which is cool.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
Yeah. Alpha. What about Alpha? Alpha's got a tight knit squad. Seeing Alpha, I think Alpha, the man himself, would be wild to see, because I've seen him coordinate his team.
Oh, him!
I could only imagine coordinating an entire army. That would be amazing.
I can't think of his name. The war chief, the dude that always rolled with Alpha that jumped in the lake.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's the one that got the barrel tag, and that I told him I got one back for him. Let me take a look here. I was just talking with
dude there. I don't know what his name is to save my life, and all I could ever think of was Medicine Crow. Was Joe Medicine Crow, the last war chief who would steal his horse and did. That's why I thought of him, because he got the barrel tag and he was always up front. Like he would take
blind spot.
Yeah, that dude there is awesome. I would love to see him give it a go. It's somebody new, and it's no shit on Pat, but I'd love to see new faces at least give it a crack, give it a try. It's not for everybody. I'll tell you that right now. If you're like me and you're just out there to have fun and put a smile on people's faces and be a goofy arsehole, it's not for you. I'll tell you, I enjoyed trying it. It's like the Doors on Ed Sullivan. I've done it. I've already done it, and I find that I serve the game best as I serve the realm. If we were if I had been playing like I normally did, I would not have put on a red band. I would have put on yellow, and I would have gone with you guys, because
thank you.
It doesn't matter how good any general is if you don't have an opponent to shoot at. It's not really fun. So I don't care. I'm gonna get shot either way. So I'm gonna make them. I'm gonna get shot at, whether I get shot at by my friends or I get shot at by someone I don't know. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna come home black and blue. That's the goal here. So
it was just a great game. We knew we were coming back, and when we lost that beach, the new area, it's like, okay, I think we have to skunk them at final battle, and I don't think you really skunked somebody at it, but it was just that thing. It's like, you know what? We're coming back, and like I mentioned on the one podcast, I'm standing there by the command tent. It's like the middle we got, but it's like, okay, we're getting hit here. I get the walkie. We're getting hit here. We're getting hit here. And it's like, holy shit, they're behind our tent. Connor said, I'm done for the day. I said, okay, no more medic. I gave him the shield. He went out and commanded them. But it was so much fun trying to herd cats, especially, like I said, at one point I realized we need bodies to do this, and we don't have the bodies. If I take them from here, this is going to happen.
Yep.
So it was just little, instead of quick actions, it's like, let's just try to hammer. Like I said, Void, it's like, can you guys do something about the beach? And goddamn, the beach is gone. We got it. They took it for us. And little things like that, it just made it. When I watch the video, I just relive it again and again. And I don't know how you can't have fun. I just watched Mike and Connor like get everybody whooping on the tree line. on the top of Hamburger Hill to go in, except they were the great speech, but they were the only two that ran in. I think you had two more join you.
Fuck, I've had that happen.
Oh,
Someone gives an
man.
epic speech. You're all pumped. You run up there. You get to the top of hill, and it's just you.
Yeah. I turned to Connor and I was like, fuck. God damn it.
Well,
Yeah.
I guess we're going up this hill, boys.
I debated whether to keep that in the video or not, but it's like, no, it's funny, ironic. It is a big game.
It's cinema.
And yeah, it's cinema. And we were getting, oh, by the way, I've got a poor rental going over the hill, eating shit, landing on his face. It's Connor's camera. He's tagging people and he's talking to these guys in the corner. This guy eats a shit sandwich.
Oh, man.
It's terrible to laugh at people when they eat shit like that in a paintball game, but at the same time, they'd laugh at you if it was you.
Oh, yeah. I've done it enough to where I'm allowed to laugh at people.
Hey, Connor, was it 2023 you did that from the spawn? We were running up Hamburger Hill. You ran and you actually put your shoulder in the ground. You tripped. And I thought, oh, my God, we're like, his day is over. But then he bounced up.
Well, I think it would have been 2024, I guess, like 2 years ago.
Okay. Oh, yeah, 2 years ago.
Where there's like a pothole in the ground, it felt like. I was like, what the heck?
The divots, yeah.
Right after the first firecracker or whatever at the start, like 2 seconds, I'm already on the ground.
No. I always try to make some cool rolly move and like try to make it back to my feet. At least make it look cool. Like maybe I tried to do that.
I have definitely eaten shit once or twice coming off the line and just fall flat on my face or just ass over tea kettle and just hit the ground and you're laying there for a second. I hope no one saw that. Everybody saw that.
Everybody saw that.
The photographer saw me fall backwards. I stumbled. My knee I got a jolt out of my left knee. And then I just staggered and fell. I rolled back a little bit. And the photographer, are you okay? Yeah. And I said, just don't print those. Like,
oh man, Sheldon is still the greatest at getting into places and just appearing like a tiny little ninja, and then he disappears again, and no fear. Like his camera's worth more than like half our kit, and
that's right.
Nope.
He's in the middle of this shit all day.
Yeah, and the same thing with the Piper. He was at it again.
God, one of my highlights of it every year is seeing him on the field. And especially like it's all the best when if there's a solid battle in the middle, he'll go back and forth.
Yeah.
And somebody said that once, can we use the Piper for cover? And it's like, yeah, you don't mess with the Piper. You leave the Piper. Yeah. Do not shoot him. Don't screw. Yeah. That's karma. That's karma, man.
I wonder. Made very clear not to use him for cover, and we don't use the Piper for cover, kids.
I wonder how many times, just to like ask him how many times he thinks he gets shot in a day. You know, at D-Day. Holy fuck! Boy.
He definitely gets peppered. He definitely gets a pepper in throughout his day, but he's got such a good sense of humor. Like he's such a nice fella.
Yeah.
Like I've never seen someone just be like, whatever. He's got his tobacco thingy covering his schmeckle, and he's not getting shot in the schwang. And I mean, you know, priorities.
Hell yeah!
Like when I right at the start of the day, I had my crown on, and all I heard is, "There he is. There's the fucking crown," and I just saw paint coming at me. I'm like, balls, and pink. I felt a bunch of rebound, and I felt one snap off my helmet and off my crown, and I mean it. I can't wipe. It's a thing I've never really been able to do. Wipe paint. Mm-hmm. I can wipe my own arse. Let's not start that. Got my bog roll here for a reason, kids.
The swamp ass sitting in the chair.
Because it's because if you get shot and you got a big golden crown, people are gonna see you. Like I know that paint broke, and I'm not gonna. I don't want someone giving me shit for that. But pink off the crown, and I'm like, well, that's a fucking headshot. More than once, I would hear the boys yell, like, "It's call for a medic." I'm like, boys, I get shot in the head so often that there's no point in me calling for a medic. And if I call for a medic and I walk back out there, it doesn't look so good when I do it. If I take my crown off, though, I can usually get away with some shit. But
was it you? Fun. Was it you, Connor? Somebody was telling me a story on the field about someone like wiping the paint off their mask while shooting.
Oh my god,
just like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that I was standing at the top of the hill. Well, no, past the hill. Is that I was looking through the
You're
window
allowed
of
to
the
go
truck.
past the hill because I'm pretty sure about 30 of our guys didn't know that.
Yeah, but
I love them, but
But
no,
the
I'm
hill is so
past the hill
scary.
and I'm on a bunker and whatever. I see this person like waving at me. So I wave back at them, but it's like, oh wait, they're not waving at me. It's like, oh, the pink's going away. They had a black visor. They're cleaning their mask while shooting at us.
Jesus Christ.
And I'm like, with how much paint there was, it's like I don't think that was splash. I think they took it right to the dome, but it
Right
was
to the dome.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
it
there was
was-
a lot
Alpha's
of
committing next year. Alpha's committing to
Yeah,
next year.
buddy.
There we go. There we go.
yay.
We can't lose.
We can't
we go.
lose. Yes, we can.
Oh,
All right. So I'm
Yes.
it's
Yes,
last
we
call
can.
here.
Closing time.
It's closing time. We had back-to-back days of podcasts, which means extra time. I've ignored my wife, and I fall further behind in her as the apple of her eye anymore. But that's
Sorry, I
okay.
just got a notification. My package has finally arrived after 15 days in customs.
Oh,
Really? Is that
Yeah.
from the Nigerian prince that if you gave him 50,000, he would send you like 18 million? That's that one, right?
That's from the Gator.
He's
the
still
boys from
waiting
Gator
on that
Mail rebuilt. my
Oh, what did
Angel.
he get you this time, man? Because
I-
you got the neck, you got the crotch.
I've got the cap, but
Oh.
actually, they also work with guys who rebuild Angels.
Oh, okay. The markers.
So
yeah.
I got an IR3 Dark rebuilt, and
Okay.
I've been waiting for months, and it's finally on its way.
nice.
And I was supposed to go play paintball this weekend because it's my nephew's birthday, and it's supposed to thunderstorm.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no.
I'm like, shit. Oh well, I just won't use the Angel because I don't want no rain, so I'll just have to use the mech marker or something. But
Yeah, exactly.
I wanted,
Use an old Tipman. Tipmans can, they're the AK of the paintball world, right?
Yeah, you can throw those in a puddle of mud.
I found a
and-
pair of Griffins for $30.
Oh,
Tipman Griffins for $30. They work great, and one of them is my nephew's birthday gift. So
There you
oh,
go.
that's nice.
Hell yeah.
yeah, his first gun, and I give him that, and my son has one, but he's informed me he won't play till he's 13, so I'll take it.
Till he's
He knows-
13?
Yep, he doesn't want to get shot. He's too young right now, and if I took him out, like, he wouldn't enjoy himself. He would not like getting shot. He's
You know your son. I just I think every time you go out with your kid the first time is they're going to claim that splash. I'm hit, and it's splash. And Connor did that. He's like, I'm hit, and he just walked out to observe. It's like he got splashed. And when his girlfriend came out for the first time ever, the last time we before D-Day we came out, she was the same thing. I think I'm hit. It's like, no, that's splash. It's like, Catherine, you're going to know when you're hit.
Yeah, especially
But she
it
took
was-
it well. She took it well, though.
Yeah,
I think that's
yeah,
what we'll do is
'cause-
I'll send the boy out and just let someone shoot him.
Yeah.
Just put a shot in him and be done with it, and then he's not afraid of it.
Yeah.
But it can't be me. I don't have the heart to shoot him. Not yet. He's not a teenager. Maybe when he's a teen, I'll have no problem shooting him. But right now,
I've been trying to shoot Connor for 10 years. How many times have I
Fast.
got you, Connor? The last time I consistently got you, you might have been like 13 years old.
I never remember you getting me except for one time.
In the hand.
Oh,
Yeah,
I got
when
you
you're on my
pretty
team and you
confident.
shot me in my finger and my fingernail flew off.
won't
Oh, I
forget
shot
that
you
one.
with
That's
the
funny.
shield on Labyrinth, too, on the back of the hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't,
I'm sure I've hit you. I had to have hit you at not at
I don't
Warzone.
remember
With a
it
stray,
ever.
with a stray.
I
I'll have to
swear
go
I
through
don't.
some footage. I'll have to go through
Okay,
some footage. I
Jeff's
had
going to
3
have to
years
go
of it.
through the freaking 1,100 videos we have and find that one then.
Probably.
the one single time.
Yeah.
No, it's because we had a. I'm not trying
We
to.
used
be
to play
a-
together on the same
but
team
is that
forever.
2 years ago we tried to do like an award show at the end of the year, and
Oh,
one of the
yeah.
awards is like one player that like you have their number, like that you're always getting out, and there's the reverse that like one player you're just sneaking away from all the time. And my dad put me, he's like, I got you the most. We've played for so long, and I like thought of it like for like a while. It's like I honestly, that's
Yeah,
why.
the more I think about
And
it,
since
we
then,
always,
I don't think you've gotten me at least for sure. That's why. So, but no, it's not.
So
It's
do you-
nothing against you. As we play with so many guys, it's,
Yes,
if
it
we're
is.
10 against 10, you have a 10% chance of getting me. Like, you know, of like if
I
all the people
swear to
on
God,
the team.
don't
So
make me pull out Steiner math. I'll start
Half
doing
the
some
time,
Scott
I don't even
Steiner
know
math
who
and-
shoots me.
I think
That's
actually, Mike, I think I got Miranda a lot lately. I don't know. Maybe it's because I play against her a lot.
She's been
But she's a
dominating
good
me this
player.
year. So you need to hurry up and do that in the beginning of the match because she has been absolutely fucking destroying me this year.
Makes the
Like-
car rides home a little awkward for
They're
him.
like
King, when his
10 to
wife,
1.
Listen, if I had played paintball and shot my ex-wife, I promise you it would have made a very awkward drive home. So
No, it's great. She just rubs it in my face, and I just gotta sit there and take it
That's what you do.
as you should.
as
All right,
I
boys
should.
and girls. And that's
As
the
I do.
marital. That's the marital advice section of the show.
Yeah,
Which
we hit a
is
lot
our-
of points.
The
There you
fuck
go.
You asking me for? I'm divorced. Don't ask me no questions.
So you know what to do better the next time around. Which
Don't
is some
marry
of
a
my
lesbian.
friends that are divorced tell me don't do it again. But I'm pretty. I unfortunately my wife and I share half a brain each. Actually, she's got a full brain, so I no brain. I'm losing it here, guys. I'm cutting this off. I want to thank the King has returned, and despite rumors you might have heard, he is and always will be the King.
Until somebody else has the balls to call themselves a king and stand by it, I am your king. We have
There-
a Kaiser. We'll take.
And
We
we have
have
a
a Kaiser. We could. I mean, what else can we get? We could get some other kind of petty dictator if we really need to.
It's the people who look up to the king anyway. So
There
bah.
you go. There you go. Hey, and it was really, and I don't want to take anything off this because Wolf was fighting with us too, but having Tonka there, and obviously Brad, but just Tonka, and it's like we're getting it, and and trusting it's like, man, can you grab some people and do this? And it was just great to be playing with. That's what it's all about, playing with your friends and that.
Yeah.
And yeah. Well, that leads to my catchphrase that I've somehow slithered into, and I'm looking at the time saying, maybe I'll make myself a nice sandwich and go to bed. Connor loves it when I eat right before I go to bed. He explains what it does to my digestion.
I oddly want a sandwich now too.
King,
I don't know
King,
why.
are the donaires on you tonight?
If y'all can find yourself a good donaire, you send me the bill.
We can't. They're all back
Halifax.
home. They're all on the coast. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're on the coast.
My
All right.
fellow royalty is the king of donaire for a reason. He's
Oh,
a
shit.
fellow monarch.
The restaurant, yeah.
As a fellow monarch, we respect the king of donaire. He knows what he's doing. So if you're in the Halifax region, go see the king of donaire. You won't regret it, I promise.
Okay, Connor, I'll make you a sandwich too upstairs. Unfortunately, I think we're down to peanut butter and banana. We're fresh out of donaire. All right.
Better than
All
peanut
right,
butter and
worst
donaire.
segue ever. Okay, I'm stopping this, guys. Thanks for joining us, Connor, Mike, the King, of course. Whoever listened, Jeff is at work right now, probably
Explore.
thinking of these shows are much better with me on it. Thanks for listening. Remember, at the end of the day, it is just a game.